Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be going through the beginner's guide to NetGalley. So let's get started. Now NetGalley is a website where you can get art copies of books that are going to be released, whether that's indie, traditionally published. You go onto NetGalley and you can find books after books after books that are going to be getting released. Now you can find new books on there you never know about. You can find books in there that have been shared online for months. But on NetGalley is the place to find it. Now these are all either ebooks, PDF copies or audiobook copies that you can get. Now to start, the first thing you need to do is create a profile, which all you need is a Goodreads account, which is very simple to set up, and most readers have it to track what they're reading. You need to put your name, your Goodreads, so that they can see where you're going to share it. You can also share your reviews online as well, but they mainly want it on Goodreads because when people are choosing what books they want to read, they go onto Goodreads and they see the reviews. Then you can add a short bio. So I have put all of my stuff on the screen for you guys so you guys can see what mine looks like. I have only just really started getting back into NetGalley again since I've got my Kindle, but what you basically need to do, just go through, find some books that you like, request them. However, don't request too many, because when you request loads and you get loads come in all at once, for example, to read, once you said you're going to read them books and you don't read them in time, you get marked down. So the more books you read and review, the better your score is. So I think mine's like 20% because I've just started reading arcs again. I've got 2 that I need to read, but mine's around 20%. You need around 80-85% for the big publishers to request stuff. But you don't need a big social media following. You literally could be an avid reader and don't post on social media at all other than Goodreads to be able to do NetGalley. All you really need is to read the books that you requested. I know, so for example, one of the books on here I was requested for instantly, and there will be some that are requested instantly for you and others will take time. So as you can see on the screen, there is your shelf, which has all of the ones that you are going to read, that you've requested and have gone through. Then there's your shelf that is to review, so you've added them to your Kindle, to your NetGalley account on your phone, which is an app, or you're going to read it as a PDF. You've downloaded it, so it's in your shelf to review. Then you've got the requests that you've been denied for, so you can go through them and see what books you've been denied for. It might be because there's too many people have asked for it. It might be because you don't have a better percentage. Like I said, the more percentage you have, the more reliable the publishers are going to think you are, so the more likely you're going to get art copies. Then there's the shelf of books that you either have unrequested or have not read once you got requested for them. I've got one in it because at the time I didn't know how NetGalley worked, and that is currently going against me, because if you have loads of books in this shelf, they're going to be like, she's asked for books and not read them, not reviewed them. We're not gonna give her books. So you need to remember that when you are reviewing these books, you need to make sure you are actually reading them. So that's kind of what you need to do. But yeah, this is what my shelf looks like. I've got 2 books I need to read currently. I started one, didn't enjoy it, but I did a review on it even though I DNF'd it because I didn't want it to seem as if I've not tried it when I tried it and just didn't enjoy it. It wasn't my cup of tea. Thought it possibly could be, it just wasn't. So I wasn't going to read through this whole book when I just knew I wasn't going to enjoy it. So just make sure you kind of find books that you enjoy. Now, once you've kind of had a look on the website, I will be showing you what's on the website. There is so many to choose from. You can go into genre, you can go into categories, publishers, etc. I've actually saved 2 of my favourite publishers, which is Blooms and The Little Book Company, because they're the ones who have the most books that I enjoy. So I've saved them so I can check over them and see what books they're getting released. So that's kind of the basis of NetGalley. Now, once you've obviously downloaded it, for example, mine goes straight into my Kindle. You need to have, if you are going to be using your Kindle email on NetGalley. So I get ARCs from publishers. I get them through a certain website. They get sent to my email. I then have to transfer across onto here. Whilst on NetGalley, you need to add your Kindle's details so that they'll get sent straight to the Kindle. So as soon as you've downloaded it, it'll go straight into the review pile, and then you need to read it and review it. I've got 2 books in the go, so as soon as I finish the book I'm currently reading, I'm going to read an ARC. They won't ever be finished copies. Well, not always. Sometimes the ARCs are finished copies, which basically means they're ready to get published. They're just wanting people's thoughts, to get the attention rolling, to get like the hype around the book going. And sometimes they're one draft away from the end, so they're not always the finished copy of what the book's going to be like. Small things could change, the cover could change, side could change slightly, but they don't always have the reading time on it or how long it's going to take you and how long the book is. I personally don't like that, but you know, it's okay. You just kind of read it and review. Always do an honest review. Whether it's a bad review or a good review, always do an honest review, because they'll prefer people to be honest about the book rather than just lie. Because if they're honest, people are honest about it, and there's something they can change before it gets published, then they know they can change these little bits before it gets published and make it that little bit better for the readers who are going to be buying these books. So always be honest. Now, in the book there could also be some spelling mistakes. This is because it's not a finished copy. They're still proofreading it. So just remember that when you are reading it. Now, as I said, I am a beginner. I am a beginner to NetGalley as well, so I'm in this boat with you guys. But I thought I would do this video because I just thought it'd be some information about NetGalley, because not a lot of people speak about it, and it's just such a important aspect of being able to read books, and having this space where you can ask for ARCs of books is just incredible. So you don't need to be an influencer to be able to do it. You don't need to review these books anywhere else other than on NetGalley and Goodreads to be able to get ARCs, which I think is amazing. But if you want and you do review it, you can always link where you're going to review it and what date you're going to review it on. But yeah, I really enjoyed NetGalley. I think the books I get reviewed for is Curriculum Time. Like I said, my reviewing is at 20%. You need like 85, and it's not the height yet. So I'm not being requested for as many books as I would like, but you just need to get through them books, and you always will probably find the next TikTok book before it was ever on TikTok. Just remember that, because you are the people who are finding these books and reading them and giving them a go. So that is what I would say. So yeah, if you are wanting a beginner's guide to NetGalley, this was it. I hope it was good enough. I hope I've added inserts of how to do it. If you want any more videos on it, like part 2, if you have any questions, leave any questions down below and I'll do a part 2 where I go through all your questions and see what you guys want to know. But that was my beginner's guide to NetGalley. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys get reading on it, and I hope you guys use NetGalley, because I think it's such a brilliant resource. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below if you want any questions answering next time, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for every time I'm uploaded, because I upload 2 times a week as Curriculum Time. I always upload on a Sunday at 2 PM, but I'm going to be uploading on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. I haven't decided yet, at 5 o'clock. So just remember that, and I'll see you guys next time in my next video, which I don't know what it's going to be. It's obviously going to be something book related or possibly uni related. So don't forget to check that out, and I'll see you guys next time in my next video.